Get ready for a knockout week in sports, because UFC is dropping bombs. Charles Oliveira is eyeing a massive backup spot for a huge upcoming event, and we've got all the details on what's next for the fan-favorite fighter. Then, the UFC White House event is getting official sanctioning after some major hurdles, and we'll break down exactly who is stepping in to make sure it all goes down by the book. But that's not all. A top promoter is calling out the UFC over Tom Aspinall's contract, claiming it's a disgrace, and we'll dive into the controversial pay and contract details. And we're going behind the scenes with a UFC legend who reveals a surprising career pivot he almost made before stepping into the octagon. Stick around for all the action, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Charles Oliveira's next move is already generating buzz. Fresh off his BMF title win, the lightweight contender is reportedly being eyed for a significant role in an upcoming major UFC event. His coach, Diego Lima, has revealed that Oliveira has even offered to step in as a backup fighter for the highly anticipated UFC White House main event. This strategic move keeps Oliveira in the title picture, with potential matchups against the winners of the Topuria vs. Geithch fight, or even a super fight if the champion's return is delayed. Lima also addressed criticism of Oliveira's fighting style, defending his dominance with impressive metrics, and confirming that a fight with Conor McGregor is not currently a priority. The focus remains squarely on reclaiming the lightweight championship. Fans are buzzing about Oliveira's dedication and willingness to take on any challenge, with many seeing this backup offer as a smart play to stay active and ready for a title shot. Analysts are weighing in on the strategic implications for the lightweight division. Don't go anywhere, because the drama surrounding the UFC White House event is far from over. Next, we're uncovering how the UFC is securing official oversight for that massive White House card after a permit dispute threatened its sanctioning. The UFC's ambitious White House event just secured a major win for its legitimacy. Facing potential sanctioning questions due to its location on federal land, the UFC has officially partnered with the Association of Boxing Commissions. This collaboration ensures independent oversight for the Freedom 250 card, covering crucial aspects like official selection and athlete medical checks. The partnership comes after a permitting dispute in Washington, D.C. that initially cast doubt on the event's regulatory status. UFC executives Hunter Campbell and Mark Ratner will be working closely with ABC President Timothy Shipman to implement stringent standards. This landmark event, scheduled for June 14th, features a stacked lineup including Ilia Topuria vs. Justin Geithch, Alex Pereira vs. Cyril Gane, and bouts with Sean O'Malley, Michael Chandler, Bo Nickel, and Diego Lopes. The news has been met with relief from fans and industry insiders, who see the partnership as a vital step in ensuring fighter safety and the integrity of the event. Analysts are praising the UFC for proactively addressing regulatory concerns to deliver a high-profile, well-sanctioned spectacle. But the controversy doesn't stop there, as another prominent figure in combat sports is now speaking out about UFC contracts. Next, we're diving into explosive claims that Tom Aspinall's current UFC deal is a F***G disgrace. Is Tom Aspinall being shortchanged by the UFC? A major promoter thinks so. Promoter Eddie Hearn has launched a scathing attack on Tom Aspinall's current UFC contract, labeling it a disgrace and raising serious concerns about the heavyweight champion's pay. Hearn, who now manages Aspinall and has a history of rivalry with UFC President Dana White, detailed his criticisms at a recent press conference. He highlighted the stark contrast between the projected revenue from Aspinall's potential fights against top contenders like Alex Pereira or Cyril Gane, and the champion's current earnings after taxes. This comes after Aspinall's title win and subsequent no contest in his first defense against Gane due to simultaneous eye pokes, an incident where White questioned Aspinall's decision not to continue. fight fans are divided, with some agreeing with Hearn's assessment of fighter pay in major promotions, while others defend the UFC's business model. Analysts are closely watching this public dispute, noting the potential implications for fighter relations and contract negotiations within the sport. And speaking of UFC legends, we're about to uncover a surprising path one iconic fighter almost took. Get ready to hear about Georges St-Pierre's secret dream of stepping into the world of professional wrestling. You know him as a UFC legend, but Georges St-Pierre almost became a WWE superstar. Before mixed martial arts even took off, the former two-division UFC champion revealed on the Danny Jones podcast that his initial dream was to enter the world of professional wrestling. St-Pierre, widely regarded as one of the greatest fighters of all time, explained that during his youth, WWE was the pinnacle of sports entertainment, but he felt he lacked the imposing physique that wrestlers at the time typically possessed. He humorously noted that he might have needed to consider steroids to achieve the necessary size, but ultimately chose not to take that risk. He also shared his admiration for WWE Hall of Famers Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, praising Michaels specifically for his ability to sell opponents' offense and make matches engaging. St-Pierre emphasized the collaborative nature of wrestling, where performers work together to elevate each other. His reflections offer a fascinating glimpse into the mind of an athlete who achieved unparalleled success in one sport while harboring dreams of stardom in another. Fans are loving this behind-the-scenes look at St-Pierre's aspirations, with many speculating about how different his career might have been. The conversation highlights the crossover appeal and shared performance aspects between combat sports and professional wrestling. That's all the breaking news for today, but we've got a rapid-fire recap coming up. Don't click away, your quick dose of all the top stories is next. All right, fight fans, let's do a lightning round recap. Charles Oliveira is ready to be a backup for a massive UFC event. The UFC White House card is officially sanctioned with independent oversight. Promoter Eddie Hearn is calling Tom Aspinall's UFC contract a disgrace. And UFC legend Georges St-Pierre once dreamed of being a WWE superstar. That's your fight news fix. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more exclusive content, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below telling us your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all our social media channels for behind-the-scenes action. We'll see you next time.